Yes, I'm going to be a maestro myself. Now that I have Bobby Chin here, he's going to take me under his wing. I'm going to be the next Mozart, the next Chopin.
Do you know what? That was one of my goals. I had just wished that I actually practiced when my mum told me to. Because, I'm sure we all took piano lessons as kids.
Yeah.
And of course, not many of us actually had the passion. And my mum always told me, I should practice.
Sometimes sometimes you need a little helping hand. You need someone there to guide you.
If you have that talent,
Yes.
That's why we have with us today pianist, protege Bobby Chen, who studied at the Yehudi Menuhin, school for gifted piano players or gifted musicians in London. And he actually gave this opportunity to young Malaysians out there who are equally as talented. The last time he was on the show, we actually spoke about, we'll call for entry to look out for participants. And today,
he has found them.
Yes, after the workshop, he's found them and they're actually here to talk about their experience. Do welcome with us on the set, Bobby Chen, Samantha Koo, and Timothy Lau. Good morning.
Good morning.
Timothy Lau, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, good morning. Hi, Bobby. It's great to have you back on the show.
Thank you, Aisha.
A lot has happened since you last came because you all went to London and back.
Yes.
Which is why, could you fill us in since the last time you were here until now? What has happened? Take us through.
Well, the last time I was here, I was calling for participants to come forward for the Academy.
Yes.
And actually, the show did a lot to actually get the message across. And people sort of called up after the show.
Oh,
and
right.
said, look, I want to go on this
help.
Academy. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you, Hansen. Because, they want to see clips of maybe I was playing and it helped, and the photos and all these sort of things. And talking also helped too.
Yeah.
And since then we had auditions 3 days at the Dewan Petronas, the Petronas Twin Towers, and also sound recordings, video recordings, and DVD recordings. And we had to I had to go select through all of them and select.
How many
the best
did you
ones.
pick eventually?
We picked 26 to go, and some came later, but the bulk of them came from the very start.
Wow.
And we all went together on the same flight, most of us, and arrived at the same place, had the same coach down from the airport, the same school, had the same
So it was like almost
meal.
like a group tour kind of thing.
It's incredible.
Very, very, very nice field, everyone had everyone.
Yes, it's an absolute group thing. And in the end, they were waking up en masse in the morning at 6 a.m. in the morning to practice because the lesson started at 9. So they were like really clued on. They really want to do it.
Right.
And in fact, I had testimony from one of the parents from Sarawak.
Okay.
He said his daughter, was very shy at home. But once she arrived at the school, after one day she opened up. And there was not only he's not the only parent. The other parents also said.
Okay,
the same
Bobby,
thing.
I'm just gonna hold you on. Then we have some visuals on right now.
Yes.
Could you just maybe take us through a little bit about
Yes,
what's going on?
this is the gala concert at the end of the course, and there's one of the participants, Audrey Sue, and I don't know who that is.
Benjamin.
It's Benjamin.
You can tell from the hands, huh?
But they know each other. Yes, he played a very high piece, Chopin's piece, and these two playing improvisation.
They look really young.
Yes,
how
especially
young
the
is
girl
the
in the
youngest?
red.
How young is the youngest participant?
Well, the youngest was 8.
Wow.
And she
had been playing for
8 years?
6 years?
probably 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Wow.
Probably 2 years. And this guy's from Penang. He's very good.
Okay. So
Yes,
we actually have a lot of talent here in Malaysia.
Actually, I gave an interview in New Straits Times 2 days ago. I said, please don't think you're inferior because you're not.
Yeah.
It's just the training is a bit different here.
Yeah.
But the talent's definitely here.
Is that you?
Timothy?
Oh, that's Timothy.
Yes, he's playing the Malay song.
I see.
P.
Ramlee song.
Yes.
You played actually Jangan Tinggal Daku, is it? That's Piramli song.
They're going to go crazy, but I think the clip's going to stop before they go crazy.
Okay. Because apparently you played it in a tango rhythm, isn't it?
There it is.
Right.
They're really having a go at it.
Okay, so it's a duo kind of piece, is it? Where two people play?
What they did was they had 2 classes with this professor from Canada.
Okay.
And he's one of the world's experts in improvisation.
Right.
And this guy with Shen, the other guy down there, they sort of worked on in pairs, tunes and songs, and they came with a performance at the end of it.
I
and
see.
they performed the gala concert, and it was a hit.
Did you come up with that idea, Tim? To do it?
I and Shen came up with the idea. We sort of like I give some suggestions and he also gives some suggestions. Then we sort of blend everything together.
So why don't we do it in tango rhythm?
That is fantastic, though, to actually be able to think about. How old are you actually?
I'm 18 this year.
18.
And Samantha, how old are you?
I'm 15 this
You're
year.
15 now. How long have the two of you been playing piano, Timothy?
I've been playing since I was 6.
Okay.
And yeah, until now.
Until
Wow.
now.
And Samantha?
I started my musical education when I was 3 plus. But
3 plus?
Yes, but I started playing officially when I was 7.
That's fantastic. So you've always been passionate about the piano. Your parents never had to say, you know, Timothy, Samantha, go and practice.
Time.
You were actually waking up earlier in the morning and playing the piano. So how was it?
It's actually quite nice to feel it, where when you're at the piano, it's like your world.
It is it?
Yeah.
And you know, what is it for you, Samantha, about the piano that really draws you in?
I really liked the piano ever since I was young.
Right.
And I was really interested in piano. I love music so much ever since I was really young. Yeah, so it really draws me to the piano.
Now, both of you have played piano for a significant amount of time. And how has this course that you partake with Bobby, has that helped you musically?
It improved our knowledge towards musics, classical musics, Western musics, and it sort of like brings us to another level where you learn from the top professors, where it's very rare that you can learn from them.
Right. Speaking of learning, on screen right now, we're looking at some visuals, more visuals here. And Bobby, who is this gentleman there?
Well, this guy is called Professor Dr. Steve Goss.
Okay.
He's the head of composition at University of Surrey.
Right.
And his last work was compose a concerto for the best Chinese guitarist in the world for EMI Records.
I see.
So he's a very top guy.
Okay.
And the other professors Tim was mentioning was the former head of keyboard Royal College of Music, former head of keyboard Royal Academy of Music, former head of keyboard Trinity College of Music, and also from Cheetham.
What would you do in that 10 days? What did you guys do besides, of course,
well, basically,
lectures?
we let the teachers take over.
Okay.
So once the kids go into class, the teachers took over and taught them one-to-one or in group classes. But at the same time, everybody can observe the class. So they can sit in the gallery, in the recital room to look at the class, record it, to make notes, and to ask questions of the teachers afterwards, and take photos and take email contact. It's all there for them to use for the next 20 or so years.
Wow. Now, Timothy and Samantha, has an experience like this actually encouraged you or has inspired you to actually pursue an education? Obviously, you are both classically trained. You've already had all the training with regards to piano. But pursue careers, possibly, when it comes to...
I'm thinking of pursuing music since I just finished SPM now.
Yes, you are actually looking at that very crucial moment in your life.
Yeah, I'm looking into a music line where I wish to make a name of myself in the future, I guess.
The best, yes.
How about Samantha? How about yourself?
Me, I'm not really sure yet, but I think the music line is a very big possibility for me in the future. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think in Malaysia, and I think generally with Asians, it's quite an uphill battle if kids tell their parents, like, I want to pursue music. But
at the same time, I think, Hans, I want to point out that with the links the kids made from this course, they can always have international links. So they can always communicate and send the students abroad. So instead of just a performing career, they can have a teaching career, have a masterclass career, have a compositional career, because they've got some sort of link now since they were young. And when they're 38, they've had a lesson with Murray McLaughlin when they were 12. They can always use that contact to develop other contacts because they've got somewhere, sort of two-way street kind of thing.
Exactly. It's actually opened up the doors
completely
to more different fields of music and more options out there, because people usually say that here in Malaysia, your career path is very limited.
Either you be a music teacher, or you play in hotel lounges. I mean, that's what the perception is with a lot of parents.
But think about it. If you play in a hotel lounge, you also have this contact up there. You can always sort of say, look, I'm playing this hotel lounge. I've got a kid who's very talented. Can I send a video of the kid to you? Maybe he can go to your school in England. That kind of thing. It's sort of a two-way street.
Exactly. Now, you're actually, with all 26 students who took part, you're actually planning to put together a little performance.
Yes, that's inevitable. But we're not sure what the time is going to be like.
Okay.
So it's not fixed yet.
Well, the date is not fixed.
Okay.
Now, what could help you in, have that become a reality?
Well, the most important thing is audience come and listen. For that. And also we want support, in the case that people spread the word. As much as possible, because these kids deserve to be heard. We had, I know that masterclasses in this country, they draw a lot of people, and the kids were selected sort of by special means, by special methods. But these kids, they were unheard of. And they deserve to be heard. That's the message, really.
Well, you know, Sam, Tim, have you guys tried like, you know, recording yourself and put on YouTube? Because that's what Justin Bieber did, and look at him, where is he now,
exactly.
right?
Exactly, you know what, that could be, you know,
let's be honest, Justin Bieber's not a musician, he's not really a musician. Right, he's like some kid with not good hair. But no, yeah, YouTube. Have you guys
that's
tried
a very modern
considered?
take to such a classical instrument.
Not
Maybe
yet.
we could try it out.
You should, because I've seen some really talented, like this Korean kid. I'm not sure if you heard, Korean kid that plays the guitar.
Sung Ha-jung?
Yeah, Sung Ha-jung.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
goodness,
really
he's
good.
really good, right? So you know, you guys could be the next Sung Ha-jung. Never know.
Just spread the word. You know?
Yeah,
just
spread the
use as
word.
much medium as possible. Yeah.
Exactly,
I agree with
you know,
that.
take full advantage of social networking this day and age. And you guys are so young and so full of ideas. That's really fantastic. Anyway, congratulations,
Yes,
Bobby.
thank you.
Bobby,
Congrats,
this is
Bobby.
real
Thank you very
fantastic.
much. Thank you
We
very much.
really hope that you know the performance can be put together sometime real soon.
Wonderful. Yeah.
I believe that you know
The
there will
thing
be
is-
another great opportunity for your students to be heard.
Yes, that's the most important thing. You know, they have to be heard.
They have to be heard. All
some
right,
way.
you know, we look forward to your date. When you have a date, come back to us. tell
Yes,
us.
come back.
We'll
We will have you
blast
again
it
on
out
the
here
show.
on the Breakfast
One
Show.
more question.
Thank
Do
you.
you think you'll be having this workshop again, or
Yeah.
would you know have another round of Young
Yes.
Malaysian Talented Nations?
Yes, the idea is to have it, you know, again this winter.
This winter.
But
Okay.
we had a lot of work for the first time, and
Right.
a lot of support. And because it's so soon after the gala concert, we've got
Yeah.
to sort of take stock and work towards the next one. But yes, definitely, because the interest is there, and also, you know, the teachers there, they're very keen to discover new talents.
Right.
And these guys were good, so, you know, there's going to be better ones.
Okay. All right. Well, all the best. Hopefully,
you.
you know, it will everything will come true. Everything will become a
thank you.
reality.
Thank you very
I'm
much.
sure. I have no doubts about that. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at your improv piece, your P. Ramlee improv piece, Timothy, you have no worries, and Samantha also being so young and having so much time to just further develop the skill. I'm so proud to have you, my fellow Malaysians.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, then, you know, for parents out there or students out there who probably missed this opportunity or would want to get in touch with Bobby, you have a website.
I do.
Probably
I do.
if you give us your website.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. It's on the screen right now.
Yes.
It's www.bobbychen.org and just, you know,
Yes.
contact and drop an
And
email.
there's an email of the course as well, info@omipa.com. I don't know whether it's on the screen, but...
Okay, well, we have your personal
Oh, I see.
email address,
That's even
bobby@bobbychen.org.
Yeah.
You could just drop
Yes.
Bobby a line and you, of course, you will direct them in the right direction.
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tim.
Thank
you.
Sam.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Hanson. Thank you,
On
Asha.
that note, we're gonna go for a short break. When we come back, it's time to wrap up the show this Monday morning. We'll see you in 2.